Here with head coach John Gross for the Zips Digital Network, I'm Chad Welker. And, Coach, just want to finally kind of recap the Northern Illinois game and the Eastern Michigan game from this past week and what you saw of the guys. I know a tough road loss at Northern Illinois, but then you came back really nice, especially on the defensive side against Eastern Michigan.
No question. I thought two completely different games from the standpoint of our mindset, our mental toughness to be able to withstand both successful situations during the game, adversity during the game that happens in every game. I thought our teamism, I call it, was absolutely outstanding against Eastern Michigan for 40 full minutes, regardless of outcome. And that one happened to go our way. Northern, I didn't feel that way. I thought we were in the right place for about 20 or 25 minutes, Chad. And then when you're on the road and you get popped in the mouth and you don't have the right mindset, the right heart set for that, you know, it can gobble you up, and the game got away from us in the second half in DeKalb. But I was really glad to see our guys grow from that experience and make sure that, you know, we responded the correct way. Thought that we got off to a great start, that we started both halves against Eastern Michigan well. Thought we finished the game, obviously, like we needed to, and then finished the first half well. So two completely different games from a mindset perspective, and obviously we got the outcome we wanted in one of them.
And then you had we only had 14 turnovers against Eastern Michigan. You forced 10 steals. You got to like that defensive effort.
Yeah, we got out in some passing lanes, and then we stole some balls. Guys were loose with the ball a little bit, and we created and forced some turnovers. That gave us a chance to get a few points here and there. Whenever you play Eastern Michigan, the number of possessions are always going to be low because of the zone. You know, typically their games are in the 50 to 60 possession range, where most of the other games you play are going to be high 60s to low 70s, so there's about 10 less possessions. And so you really have to, man, you've got to make sure that every possession that you really treasure it, you know, both defensively and offensively. And, you know, obviously those steals, when you get 10 steals, those lead to live ball turnovers, and those can be the difference in a game.
And then Dane Riga had a big free throw at the end of the game, put you up by 2. How is his development coming along, and how did that kind of, and will that help his confidence?
Yeah, I think so. You know, game experience in those situations never hurts. Experience is a great teacher. I always tell them that. But, you know, he means so much to our team defensively, and has done a great job battling all year through the shoulder injury, and, you know, really impacts the game defensively. Obviously made the big free throw there that took it to a 2-point game. But yeah, I think having an opportunity to win a game like that, you know, someone asked me the other day, you know, how do you gain confidence in close games at the end of games? And, you know, I'll never forget Clark Kellogg, when I coached his boys, said to me one time that your ultimate confidence is derived from your success in the game. You know, you can obviously try to simulate that in practice, and that helps, certainly accelerates that growth and development towards the right disposition and successful possessions, both offensively and defensively late in games. But there's nothing that boosts your confidence more than success in games. And then that breeds, hopefully for us, future success in those situations.
Now we get to look forward. You have Miami and Oxford, 3:30 on Saturday, another road test, and then Central Michigan in a return game from a couple weeks ago on Tuesday. First of all, what do we know about the Redhawks on Saturday? I know you don't like to look too far ahead in the Central, but what lessons can then be learned from the Central game to bring into Tuesday?
Yeah, no, Redhawks, you know, obviously they swept us last year, and I thought the game here at home, we had a double-figure lead in the second half, and we didn't close it and finish it. Our guys are aware of that. I thought they punked us in Oxford. Our guys are aware of that as well. And so we've got to play a lot better, and a lot of the players that were on last year's team from Miami, you know, a lot of them have returned. They're very talented, and, you know, we've got to make sure that we're ready to go. You know, obviously Central Michigan, that was a game where we felt like we played really, really well for the bulk of it, had plays and opportunities at the end of the game to close it out. We didn't, they did. And so I'm sure once it gets to that point, we get past Miami, you know, our guys will be looking forward to an opportunity to play them again.
Appreciate the time as always, Coach. And fans, if you can make your way down to Oxford, that game will be on ESPN 3. Airtime will be at 3:30. And then, of course, we want to see you here on Tuesday, as it's Suit and Sneakers night on Tuesday night as the Zips battle Central Michigan. That game's at 7, but if you can't make it, that game will be on ESPN+. For the Zips Digital Network, this is Chad Welker. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm. and go Zips.